Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, also known as LittleDuck, or in this case Nymeria, and today I have something so exciting to share with you. Well, it is for me anyway. I don't know how many of you used to play Adventure Quest games, but I was a fiend for Adventure Quest. I remember I played Adventure Quest when I was procrastinating my GCSEs, and I played Adventure Quest Worlds when I was procrastinating my A-levels. And now I've got a degree, and Adventure Quest 3D has just come out. It's just been released into open beta. It's really pretty basic at the moment, but then that's kind of how Adventure Quest has always done it. I wanted to show you this now because I think the Halloween stuff is really special, and I thought it would have been a shame to miss out on it. Yes, this will be coming out after Halloween, so it might look a little bit weird, but I just thought it was really cool. So what I was kind of getting at there is that Adventure Quest has always been this kind of from the ground up situation. It's pretty basic, and so I'll just get some loot while I'm talking. Yeah, it's always been like the priority is, you know, the dialogue and the quests. It's fun and funny, and it's still very much like that. So like by the end of Adventure Quest Worlds, it was huge, and there was a ridiculous amount of, you know, story and lore and quest lines to play through. So it's really cool for me to see this kind of from the start, because it, like I say, there's not a lot in it yet. At the moment, there's Halloween dungeons. There's like a haunted house in Battlon, and you can do a little dungeon, and so they've got little like kind of ordinary like level 3 kind of dungeon. It's quite quiet at the moment on this server, which is nice. The one issue I've found so far is that especially in the town here with these tricksters for Halloween, the spawn rate of monsters compared with the amount of people playing just isn't it's not enough. But it is right now, so this is sweet. But then, to be fair, I started playing like right when it came out of closed beta, when so I started when everyone else started. But yeah, so so the reason I think that the Halloween stuff is kind of special is because, like I say, there isn't a lot to the game yet. I don't think. Oh yeah, that's why I was mentioning the dungeon. Sorry, I'm so excited. I've got to like get it all out. I'm playing a mage, by the way. You can probably tell. There's only 3 classes at the moment. I don't know if there's going to be more. There was a healer in the Adventure Quest games. I don't know if they're going to bother with that. But yeah, there's 3 classes at the moment, and I picked a mage because I just rewatched Warcraft. I just bought it on DVD, so my mage sense was like I had the mage bug. I was itching to be magical. So there we go. So yeah, there's kind of Halloween like crafting quests. So you've got because a lot of it, kind of like it used to be, is very RNG. You know, you've got to kill 1,000 frogzards to get 10 frogzard teeth or whatever. You know, that kind of stuff. And it's still very much like that, but with the crafting system in place, I think it actually works pretty well, because you know, you spam kill all these little guys to get your quests done, but you also pick up items that can craft special things. So at the moment, you see I've got this witch outfit. Oh, actually, I believe. Oh, that's my look at all my quests that I've not done because I'm not high enough level. Yeah, so I've got this crafting menu. So you see the noble's hat, the noble stuff. Oh, my inventory is full. That is a shambles, isn't it? Yeah, this guy over here, you can see that ghost guy over there. He is. I'll get rid of this garbage. It's gonna be worth anything. Yeah, he has little Halloween quests to defeat these guys in town. For some level 1 outfit stuff. And then the dungeon, the candy you get as a reward for doing killing monsters in the dungeons. Whoops, I did not want to equip that. I wanted to delete that. Oh, honestly, witch staff. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm still getting used to it. I'm only level 5. The experience for what you do has been like, it's been slow, you know. but I reckon it's because there isn't that much going on at the moment. Like, oh yeah, I was going to say, so I've been doing the dungeons to get my witch stuff, and the basic dungeon it's like a 3-man, like level 3 dungeon, and then the other side of the house is level 15, and I reckon level 15 is about probably where the quests kind of peter off at the moment. That's a bit of a guess. Yeah, so now I should have, from doing that dungeon, the full witch outfit. Full Halloween witch outfit. How cool is that? Look at me. Oh, it covers my face. It's fabulous. It gives me slightly longer hair as well. Yeah, I re-rolled my character, which is kind of sad. I still a mage. I was a mage the first time I played it, but I redid all the tutorial because I kind of realised I came on and everyone had these cool one-word names, and I was like, I want a cool one-word name, because I realised it's because hardly anyone was playing yet. So I started again so that I could get Nymeria, because it's only one character per account at the moment, which is fine. I just had to do the tutorial again. Yeah, so yeah. Sorry, there's so much going on. I'm trying to focus my thoughts and think about what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so the reason I think the Halloween stuff is kind of special is because there's so little like of the game so far. You know, there's like a lot going on, and they always say, which I think is quite funny, that the updates will be at when they're ready o'clock. You know, so they're not like, clean my Nibbles hat. What do I not have? I don't have Nibbles boots. Craft those. So yeah, that just chugs away in my crafting menu. How cool is that? But yeah, they bothered to like decorate for Halloween, even though it's just come into open beta, so not many people are playing, and there's a lot of work obviously going on in the game, but they bothered to put in like specially themed Halloween quests and dungeons and all this decoration, and I think that's really cool personally. I think it kind of says a lot about, you know, this kind of game. So this is, I'll just quickly show you, this is the Halloween. Sorry if you missed this, by the way. Sorry if you've just seen this now and think I want to play and you've missed the Halloween stuff, because that sucks. So this guy has a couple of little quests. They're repeatable quests. So when you go through the dungeon, you can you pick up like candy and stuff, and you can use that to craft the witch things. And then when you've got those, you can craft this kind of better stuff, but it so the levels go higher, basically. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a witch cape actually. I should probably do that. Yeah. But that's a good opportunity for me to show you what the dungeon is like. So you get dungeon keys. You get like 50 dungeon keys per day. For some reason, the first time you go to the dungeon like loading screen, it like lags out for a bit like that. Yes, you see I've got 7 out of 20 dungeon keys left. But after that it's fine. Yeah, after the first time it's fine. The North Wing's my favourite. Hopefully there'll be some people in here, otherwise I'll just... Oh yeah, good. So they're just little 3-man dungeons. It is kind of hard at the moment. Not the dungeons especially. The dungeons have been alright. But the game just generally has been kind of a little unbalanced at the moment. I've died twice. You know, like fighting like oh, this is cool, this is the wave one. Like fighting Sneevils, you know, and like the flying eyes, like if one sneaks up on you when you're not ready, you can just get totally wiped. I think I have it a little bit easier with this class. There's been a lot of mages, and I think that's probably why, because you have the you can cast from a distance, and you can start a fight with a fireball quite easily, and that's ugh, this doesn't look good. And that it gets off about half their health, like just yeah, one what am I saying? Getting a little bit distracted. Yeah, so it's easier at a distance because you can get most of their health down before they actually get to you. But yeah, so if you're like trying to do that and then some other creature bloody sneaks up on you, you can like seriously die. The witch in the first wing of this this dungeon, the West Wing, the Witch of the West Wing, yeah, she absolutely owns. She's so, even though she's the first one, she absolutely slaughters you. It's insane. Oh, there's a skeleton there. Can't see him. Oh, the guy found the door. There's only 2 of us though, which is a little bit worrying. Hopefully somebody else is going to pop in before we have to do the boss. Yeah, because they can... Oh, I think that might be somebody over there. It must be, because a Dark Harvest has got to be attacking someone. Yeah, so it's a little bit unbalanced at the moment. You can die easily, but there's like no penalty for dying at the moment. You just respawn in the same area. You have to wait 10 seconds. It can be a little bit of a pain with these levels because you can miss the boss like rewards if you're like you do most of the damage and then die. And then die at the moment, and then while you're waiting to respawn, the others kill the boss. You don't get the rewards from the boss, and that is kind of frustrating, especially as you have limited dungeon keys. But it's not the end of the world. You just have to kind of make sure that you don't die at the wrong time, or you don't deal. If you're about to die, don't deal too much damage, so that they won't get it before you get the chance. Just kind of leading these over one by one. The dungeons kind of play themselves. They're pretty simple, but with the quests and the crafting, then it's pretty fun. I've been having an amazing time. I think I've played like 5 hours or so. It came out, well, I downloaded it at least a couple of days ago. Like that's how much fun I've been having with it. Yeah, these guys are no problem. Your health and mana regen really fast. So you can just kind of wait and stand around for a second and then pull the next guy and problem free. The daze is a really good spell as well because it slows them down. That helps out everyone else a bit as well. Yeah, so at the moment you can play mage, fighter or rogue, and they're see, I don't know anything about the other classes at the moment because I haven't had the chance to play them because it's one character per account, and I, like I say, was feeling very magey. Here's the boss. He's like called like the Gourd King or something. Just lead over a little pumpkin guy. Yeah. Give me the loot. Whoops. Targeting's a little bit weird at the moment. That was my fault. But the targeting is a little bit off. But yeah, so basically, for Adventure Quest to have a new game and for it to be this Adventure Questy, like I'll show you around Battlon when I finish this quest. Yeah, you see, she's just done what I oh, I've crashed. Oh no. That is a problem. In the middle of a dungeon. That is a shame. I've never crashed before. Maybe it's because I was recording? Shit. So no reward for me. But never mind. I'll go back and do that later. It's quite a good thing because they're quite easy. It's quite fun to kind of run them in the background. You know, like watching videos or doing other things. So we'll worry about that later. But yeah, I'll show you Battlon for now. So a lot of it's not in place yet. There's a library which is coming soon. The apothecary is coming soon. The barber shop you can use now to change your character for 500 gold, which is a classic. Sorry, I can't help myself. The classic Adventure Quest thing. We've got the inn is open. I'll show you that because I love the inn because Battlon is the same basically, but in a 3D world, and it's just great. And the dialogue in the tutorial is really funny. So here's the class training building. Yeah, the dialogue is classic, like Adventure Quest. Like there's a character in the tutorial called Gramps that's like, back in my day, the undead were all 2D. And it's, you know, self-aware, fourth wall breaking silliness, you know, and puns, which is what Dragon Quest. They did have a game called Dragon Quest and Mech Quest. They've had a lot. But that's what Adventure Quest has always been. So there's the pet shop, which is coming soon. Ari's Exotic Pet Shop, you remember that? That's the they called Guardians. It's like the VIP zone, you know, like they have in all the other games. To be honest, as this game's been there, it's not live yet. So I don't know if it will be by the time this video's gone up. Probably not. I would imagine not. But yeah, honestly, like if this carries on being good and updating the way that it is at the moment, I would be happy to pay. Like if I, assuming I had the money, this is the kind of game that I would be very happy to yeah, this is the Forge, by the way. Yeah, to pay for the full, you know, because you get like Guardian armor and all that stuff. Same as all the other ones. I never have before, because you don't really need to. You can still enjoy most of the game. Yeah, here's the inn. You can go down to the basement. I won't though, because there's level 100 slimy things that murder you in the face. And this is my favourite thing at the moment. There's a little band. There's a skeleton jamming out on the guitar. This big fucking troll guy's playing a violin. It's amazing. That's amazing. I wish there was sound though. There's no music or anything in the in Battlon yet, which is kind of sucks. Bathroom's coming soon. Bladder meter full. You'll just have to hold it till the bathroom's ready. Yeah. So bedroom in development. Yeah. So everything. It's all very much, you know, whip at the moment. It's very much work in progress. But what is actually here is super fun. So showing you the dungeon, I will just show you if I can just walk away. No, walk away. Walk away. They'll still be here when you get back. Yeah. So yeah, and this is the world. I think this is Green Guard. Who's that guy? What's his Sneeble? Green Guard Forest. Just like in the games, there's frog swords. There's dudes with quests. I've got a little crown. I was wearing. Oh, good. That was good. First time. RNG win. Yeah, so there's Rabina there, like in the old times. You know, there's Sneevils with their love of boxes and all these quests. And yeah, so it's just awesome. I think now that I'm level 5, there's a kind of a gap, a quest gap between like level 3 and level 5. Because the monsters here are sort of level 3 and the quests are as well. And like I said, the leveling up is pretty slow at the moment. But I'm hoping that's intentional because there's not much of the game at the moment. So hopefully that'll get picked up a little bit later. Because usually in MMOs like this, I've played like 5 or 6 hours. I mean, you'd at least be about level 10 by now, typically. But yeah, so I kind of leveled up these last couple of levels through doing the dungeons and getting my crafting all my witch stuff. So that's kind of how I've bridged the gap, because the next area, the monsters start at level 5. So there's Heartwood Forest. There's a travel menu actually I can show you. So yeah, you've got Battlon, and those are all the ones that are open at the moment. Green Guard. There's Green Guard Forest, Heartwood Forest. So yeah, so the people in Battlon give you a couple of quests for different places in Green Guard, but so you can pick those up straight away, but they are quite high level. I think they're around like level 10 or something, you know, or maybe 15. Crashed again. Oh, it must be full screen. There we go, I'm back. I crashed again. I'm leaving it on the lower graphics this time. I guess it's recording while being in full screen. The game can't quite handle it, or something's just gone a bit squiffy today. Because honestly, it has never happened before today. It's been pretty stable, apart from coming down every now and then for server updates. But yeah, so this has been a little glimpse into the wonderful world of Adventure Quest 3D. I'm so excited to like keep playing this and like play more. You know, as stuff comes out and see it as it develops, because you know, being at the cusp at the start of a new Adventure Quest game is like the most exciting thing in the world. And I can't wait to see more, and I'm gonna quickly do all the Halloween dungeons and stuff. Again, sorry if you missed out on that. I'm gonna try and get my Witch Cape and upgrade them to some of the level 5 stuff if I can. I've got enough dungeon keys to last the amount of time that I have, because I am going to London tomorrow, so quick smart. But yeah, so yeah, very happy. Pretty awesome game. Let me know if you have memories of playing Adventure Quest, maybe procrastinating exams like me, pretending to revise, playing Adventure Quest in browser, that kind of stuff. Oh, we've crashed again. So, yeah. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. Hopefully next time I come back it will have stopped crashing so much, and yeah, I will see you next time.